And so this family decided that they would have a picnic in this wildlife preserve, in this safari. And so they get out their blanket, and it's a mother and father, and I think 3 small children, family of 5. And as they're unpacking their things for this picnic, these cheetahs, who had to be thinking, what are they thinking? They were no less than 10 feet away, and they were looking at them and decided that maybe they should investigate further. And so, as we're talking this morning about a life yielded to Christ, as the cheetahs made their way into the view of the family, the father, man, we do have men's group this afternoon for those who are able to stay. When anybody mad at me, pulled me to the side and twisted my arm after service. But the father got up and left. He scooped up the children that he had in arm's reach, and he made his way back for the car. But the mother, a life yielded to cause greater than herself, picked up the smallest of the children. If you know anything about cheetahs, they're fast, but they're not that powerful as far as animals of the wild go. And so they look for the youngest, weakest, and so they start trying to surround this youngest child, and this mother steps in. She picks up this child in her arm and very calmly swats away at the cheetah and walks and just stares them down like, you better not even think about it. And I watched that video a couple times, and everybody's making note of how fast the father fled, and the mother, her life yielded to the cause of her child very calmly, and said that the way that she responded, no doubt, saved this child, because she responded very calmly, very sternly, and very authoritatively, and just kind of swatted her hand at these wild 4 or 5 cheetahs, and they stopped and they obeyed, and she got in the car and they drove off. We'll talk this morning about what happens when we yield our life completely to Christ, the authority that he gives us. What happens if one person, what difference does one person make? We've shared before how D.L. Moody, started the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago, he once heard a British evangelist giving a message, and that message, in that message it was said what would happen if one person would yield their life completely to Christ, what difference, what change that would make, and how that then became the cause of his life to yield himself completely. He desired to be that one person. So we want to talk about how our one life yielded to Christ makes a difference.